is I want to open a YouTube channel, and I want to do short stories and have them all like narrated. I was thinking of asking you and Kuya to do a few.
Great. I just realized I'm starting soon.
Yes. I am ready.
I am ready on my end. I
Hi,
just have to hit
everybody.
go live, basically.
We're still gonna go through the motions here. So
See you speaking, Slappy, but I can't hear you.
I know. There we go. I got my part started. Sorry about that, streaming audience. I'm eating chicken, and therefore distracted. Ah. Bless ye. Godspeed. O noble being. Thank you so much for your sacrifice to bring us this session of Dungeons and Dragons. I may be wiped from a very busy weekend, but we are here, and my energy must be thrust back into me by a mushroom. Very kindly, I'm sure. Hey, I'm Slappy Meats. That's me. This is my place. This is my stream. You can tell because it's in the fucking title, the URL. Didn't you look? My god, what are you doing here? Hi, we're going to play Dungeons & Dragons, and in that game of Dungeons & Dragons, I am also playing Sayadav. Just the most trustworthy Dhampir rogue you've ever come across. I'm also joined by my friends here, one of which is Lola.
Hello, everyone. I'm playing one who leans, the mushroom folk druid cleric diplomat, and I have some diplomating to do.
Your assignment, your inbox is currently full. We have as well Salnika.
Hello, I play Philly, the half-elf paladin who's more than a little touched by Faith, and right now is about to touch some face with his shield if you don't behave.
The Fae groped. Ugh, that's me. That's wishful thinking. But speaking of Fae, at least, we also have Moonlight Kitsune.
Greetings, all. I play Yozora, team's warlock, babysitter, scholar, and at the moment, very pessimistic about the odds of this going good.
Yeah, we shall see. But we have with us as well, of course, as always, our precious Bonnie boy, Bonnie.
And I am forever your Tabaxi Ranger, Wither, who is ready for either outcome. With either a hollow point or a smile.
Oh, jeez.
Where did you get those?
Yeah, oh my god, he's packing. Wither's strapped. Okay, well, bringing us all together, herding these cats and that cat, we have, of course, our wonderful, magnificent, magnanimous, generous, beneficent, handsome and good-smelling and very intelligent, and we could do nothing but kindness to their players, the DM known as Iron Mog.
Hail, travelers. Welcome back once more. Drums of the Empire. Last time we met a very unique individual who lived in and around the outskirts of the village of Panagar, where our heroes had just managed to undo the damage from a series of robberies and have helped out the locals there and have pushed them a little bit further into accepting and joining the growing alliance they have started to build that is now pulling in people from all over the free territories and is probably at this point generating enough noise that the coin lords in Bear Grace have probably started to hear about what's going on. Maybe that's good, maybe that's bad. We'll find out, I'm sure, at some point. But our heroes, after having this nice, wonderful chat with this individual that they met, this mid-shaper, they learned some things, they had some revelations delivered to them, and they left the future of a few things in somebody else's hands and went off to see what else they could take care of before the horror that is the will of the Empire arrives to exert its influence, its will upon the party and upon the free territories. So that has brought us back to the village of Chinpo, the former fishing village that is now at this point abandoned. Our heroes have been able to wander the streets of Chinpo. Several of the buildings, as you might have expected, had been torn down. Their lumber stacked up and taken off with them to build new houses and new buildings at wherever everybody had been relocated. scattered all around, as the area had in fact been turned over to a small faction of Fey folk, led by a siren that has been elevated a step above this mortal plane and is basically a demi-goddess at this point, who is worshipped by these Fae as their deliverance from, whatever it is that they need to use somebody else to deliver them from, whatever excuse it is. Are they escaping oppression? Are they escaping tyranny? Are they escaping just having to be responsible and look after themselves? That's up to you to decide.
Mm-hmm.
But we're back here to meet up with this river chewer, this siren that we left behind, to see what's going on here, how things are proceeding, and we'll see what else One Who Leans might have up their proverbial sleeves. See if they have any other plans or any other possible goals in mind for this meeting of the minds we're about to get to. And where they go from there, we'll see. We'll find out what happens today. Maybe it all just goes horribly and we end up just brawling it out like animals, just savage beasts tearing at each other.
And then they all fucked.
And then we'll all fuck.
Not if I have anything to mushroom about it.
Don't start the fucking yet. Don't worry. We'll find out what's going on.
Maybe that's all River Chewer needs.
Maybe that is the solution.
Dove, you're up.
We'll see what happens.
Put me in, coach.
We'll start it off. You guys are just arriving. There's no one to be seen, but that's not unusual. The last couple of times you've arrived to this spot in the middle of the river, these shallows. There's been nothing there until you approached and did something to try and be like, "Yo, what up? Let's talk." So let's see what happens today.
Mm-hmm.
This one does remember this being the location.
It is.
Lady Fanny Rivershore, this one greets you amicably. And looks forward to a conversation.
Park against the rock like the grumpy goth kid who doesn't want to be at the family gathering.
If you had a clove right now.
I mean,
Wither props up on top of a rock and watches from a distance.
I mean, I could always see if I grew cloves in my hair today.
if I have any smokes left, they are cloves.
Nice. Well, you know what? That's probably true. All right. When you first arrive, there's just this gentle stream rolling over through the shallows, the bubbling you hear. There's no response at first. Then, about the middle, where the last two times you've seen it arrive, there's a disturbance in the water, a churning, and the bubbles begin to form, and they splash upward into this column, this jet of water, revealing Lady Riverchewer.
A sense of disturbance in the froth.
She appears in all her splendor, those great big siren wings splaying out in droplets of water. She looks magnificent. She, in fact, looks a little bit more vibrant and colorful than the last time you were here. It seems as if the worship, the divinity that she is generating, that is going from the Fey creatures to her, has been doing her well. She looks a little bit more healthy, almost.
I see everything's going well.
Shaking her head, she peers over at One Who Leans. She sneers. You troublemaking fools have returned, have you? You're all so stupid you couldn't even do the right thing and roll over and die and let the Empire wash over you. And now you're here. What is it you wish?
That's an interesting way to talk to the ones who gift-wrapped this coast for you.
She
Is
shoots a
there-
look at Dove, but doesn't respond.
This one was not expecting such a tone in greeting. Has there been a development that has displeased you?
There indeed has, and I'm staring at it. The lot of you are still up, alive, and running, and I just... You couldn't even do me that favor. To just die. It would have been so much easier. And now you've stirred up such a mess. You have no idea what even you're up against. You seem to think this is some foolish butting of heads, a difference of ideology, a military matter.
No. We have acquired information as to the nature of our opponents, and are well aware that forces are at play, considerable ones.
She gives you a very dubious look. I'm sure you have.
Are you perhaps referring to the Illithids involved with the Empire?
And behind one who leans, Yozora is just going to facepalm at that.
She smirks. So you know the true identity of those who currently sit in the Forbidden City and who currently run the Empire. Those of a much darker empire themselves. Clever.
Indeed. As for our involvement in their stirring, as you mentioned, it was only inevitable. The nature of their plans simply makes it impossible to coexist within the same world or universe.
Mhm.
Our arrival, while it did, and this one will admit it, precipitate some engagement, is perhaps the one chance this world has to resist. This one does not see our previous arrangements as caduc. It believes that it is in both our best interest to keep pursuing amicable relations, especially considering the dangers ahead.
It does have me somewhat curious, if I may. What sort of deal you would be striking with these Illithids that would be of any benefit to you when their goal is pure, wanton oblivion?
Dove and one who leans make me insight checks. As she looks between the two of you.
Oh, do I have... I think I have advantage.
Mm-hmm.
I got the thing. Oh, by the way, could you, Mog, could you put
Yeah.
The cool glasses that give advantage in the chat? Because Slappy put them in there last time, but I couldn't put them in my inventory.
You could have put them in your inventory from the card and chat?
Yeah, I don't know why. I think maybe
the,
weird.
the ring.
Yeah, the charming thingy.
That is interesting. Okay. Yeah, 1 second. But yeah, Dove, go ahead and do that insight check. And yes, you do have advantage.
Cool. Okay.
Okay, now it worked.
You did it.
There it is again, just in case, I guess.
Okay.
I'll take a copy of it.
20,
Yes,
Right? Yeah.
please.
Hey, just everybody have one. Here we go.
17 for Dove, 23 for me.
Okay. Being a little bit closer, one who leans you absolutely catch. There's just the merest hint in her the way she's carrying herself, the way because she's not really standing, but the way her body language, and just the way she looks between the two of you, she's nervous. Dove, you may not see the subtle hints of that nervousness from where you are, but you get a taste of it. You can get just the hint of it. You smell it. You can taste it in your mouth after that. There's some nerves, and she doesn't seem fully confident and is trying to pretend that she is fully confident. The deal I struck was ever the same. This area is mine and my... She looks around for a moment. My followers. It belonged to us. We would not be disturbed. And in return, if we ran into you, we were to capture you and pass you along. If you remember, I went back on that deal, expecting that you would be wiped out by the Empire, and I would simply explain that I had fed them, by them I mean all of you, false information to make the... And she makes this gesture of sweeping something away to make handling you that much easier.
Well, you reneged on your end of the bargain, and I suppose our
You think I'm so
expected
upset?
result did the same. Here we are. And now those you struck a deal with are upset with you, aren't they?
I suppose it is lucky, then, that I still have you and your lot between them and I. You would, I'm sure, ever put up the fight and be a buffer until you couldn't resist anymore, correct?
I'm gonna approach her slowly. I'm gonna put my staff on the ground.
She stares down at you. You get this sense that she's not looking to attack, but she's looking very what is happening? Do I need to defend myself?
I'm gonna get close to her. It's still respectable distance. I'm not touching her or anything.
You would dare
But-
approach me?
Lady Riverchua, this one approaches for a reason. It wishes for you to see in its eyes the sincerity of these coming words. This one does not reproach you your plan. It was, as it appeared at the time, in the best interests of you and your people. And had we perished, this one is sure you would have gained a small reprieve in the coming conflict. However, this one believes it is fortunate that it has survived along with its friends. In this way, and as you described, it gets the chance to protect you and your people from the coming onslaught. It believes this chance is reason enough to dedicate every means available to it to the preservation of this world, and to, as it has always been the case, encourage cooperation between all the forces that dare oppose such a villainous threat. You have the power to augment that chance considerably. And this one would very much appreciate if you would let go of the doubt it can see in you and join us in this fight. We are not as different as it may seem. The mercurial nature of the Fae does not prevent them from being living beings with filling desires and hopes that will all be crushed, same as us, by this Empire of the Void, as we so named it. We are not your enemy, and we could be a tremendous ally. So could you be for us. I'm going to extend a hand towards her, just halfway.
Sorry, I've got to ask this question because
I
got a response as well. You said that one who leans put their staff down in the water?
Yes.
Is it floating away?
Nah, I planted it down.
Okay, never mind.
If anything, it's probably stuck into the ground specifically, I imagine.
Well, it just
It's
means
just in an effort to appear even less threatening than a leaning mushroom is.
Yeah, it just means I don't send Chibi to go find the damn thing or keep it from floating away.
One who leans, make me that persuasion check.
Okay.
17.
Is there any attempt in any of your words to deceive or mislead?
I imagine so.
There is no such thing.
Couldn't imagine. Not from one who leans.
She hesitates. The coloration of her feathers dims slightly, and she seems to be holding her breath. Make me another insight check.
That's some consistent 13.
Me too.
Not at the moment.
Okay.
Go ahead, roll it, but not with advantage.
Oh.
And then I'll let you know if you get anything off of it
All right.
after I reveal what one who leans is going to get. Okay.
Okay.
There's something else in her eyes now, one who leans. It's beyond nervousness. But she slowly lowers herself into the water. Wings drooping down and catching the current. And then, Dove, you catch the scent of fear. She stares at one who leans his hand. She doesn't move. In fact, both of her own arms are pulled up close to her chest as if she's, like, clutching her pearls, you might imagine.
Careful. Careful now.
You are all utterly mad. I don't know if it's the Fae influence, and she darts a glance over at first Philomene and then Yozora.
Boy, leave me out of this. They're this mad without my help.
I don't know if it's your species or what, but you are all truly mad. You actually think you can fight this, that you could defend me. There's no hesitation, no coloration, and no obfuscation to your words. So tell me, and tell me true. Are you mad? Or do you truly believe that you can face all that which is arrayed before us, if you even know the full extent of it?
This one believes, with its whole being, that the chance at victory is irrelevant. It will attempt defense of this world and all on it, regardless, as it is the only thing it can do. And in such cases that victory is impossible, then it will give as much time to those of this world who wish to escape as it is capable of giving.
Would you offer the same chance to your enemy as you would to your ally?
If it sees in its enemies that a chance at future cooperation is possible, then it would extend the same hand it is holding towards you now.
Right now.
Even the very flow of the river seems to quiet as the area holds its breath. So it is madness then. Well, one would have to be mad to go up against all that we face. She slowly reaches her hand out and takes one Hulin's hand in hers. I hope you have a plan, because I would like to make you a promise that if this goes poorly, you will not begrudge me when I take the advantage and stab you in the back for it. Because I will destroy each of you before I inevitably am destroyed. Because before I face oblivion, I would love to feel that elation.
If this is what it takes for you to assist and give the people of this world the chance they deserve, then this one will turn to face your knife and embrace it.
Then we are as allies, now and until the very end is upon us. And in good spirits, and honoring of this alliance, you can smell the brimstone on the air as the demon princes move around Yomei. You can taste the corruption and decay as the hags weave their magics in the dark.
That part gets Yozora's attention.
All the while, an Empire of the Void sets a trap and waits. And she'll slowly shake your hand.
And I return the shape enthusiastically. And when it's done, just respectfully step away from her, grab hold of my staff so I don't fall over. This one is glad we could come to an arrangement.
I'm expecting you all now to save my people, my skin. Because if you don't, I will just kill you all and then embrace oblivion.
then this one will make sure you get the chance and survive before you take its life.
It is appreciated.
In the meantime, however, as this one expected it to be a simpler visit, could you inform us of the situation with the villagers of Chimpo?
Well, there are none here. They held up their end of the bargain. We held up ours, assisted them in packing up and leaving. Even assisted them so far as helping them get to their destination safely and securely. I thought that you would at least appreciate that much that we gave them.
I believe her.
If you'd like to insight check that, go ahead.
Yeah, roll for an insight, but I think I believe her. Let's see.
Well, it's like Yozora's not picking up any any deceptions or lies, so, or any lies specifically. So
it does not seem that she is lying about that.
Oh wait, I have something for that particular. Ear for deceit. Whenever I make an insight check to determine if a creature is lying, treat a roll of 7 or lower on the d20 as an 8.
One's definitely lower.
Yes, so
Yeah.
so the
So it's a
d20 is an
14?
8. So yes, 14.
Okay.
Oh,
You do not get a sense that she's trying to deceive you.
yo.
She genuinely thought that it would possibly, it seems, buy her some good grace
Jade
the next
Callisto?
time you tried to bargain.
Almost didn't hear it through my headphones. But I got the raid alert.
definitely.
Yo, thank you so much for the raid. We are in the midst of some, I guess, successful
one is glad to
negotiations
hear
with a fey
It
demigod
was concerned that some
creature.
unwanted friction
harpy,
might
siren.
have occurred between your people and them.
But hello, welcome, and thank you for the follow. Very much
She shakes her
appreciated.
head. They understood
You're doing D&D as well.
that
Fabulous.
I
Nice to
had
see
made
that.
the decision. I had laid down the decree.
Welcome,
And
welcome
they had
very
best
much.
follow it.
Please tuck in.
There were,
Relax
however,
and enjoy
she
the intrigue.
looks over at
and
Yozora.
diplomacy. Apparently,
A few of them
It's gonna
who opted to leave,
bite him.
feeling
Well, I
that I
guess we're
had
getting
perhaps
along.
given up too much for too little gain.
yes, I know. Myself and my home are not liked here. I understand.
No, dear, you are tolerated here. We have no dislike or like for you, at least yet. As far as troublemakers go, I do detest you for that much, but I suppose that can't be helped. It is those that truly despise you and your home and your family that were the ones that left. I have a feeling there may be a local hag at work.
This is concerning. If you had any leads as to the location or nature of this hag, perhaps we would be in measure to put this situation right. And if some of your people that left are involved with the hag, perhaps it is not too late to have them see reason.
You're welcome to try and convince them. As far as I'm concerned,
Okay.
they are dead.
A hag? Are you kidding me?
She glances at Dove. Drink away.
The hag? I guess some fermented beverage is on the
Ew.
menu.
We can supplement that with the more exotic flavors that joined the hag, if there are any over there.
As for the
Understood.
leads, I do believe she drifted a ways west and north. After all, cannibalism is a newer development.
Cannibalism, you say? on the part of the hags?
I do believe that they have been encouraging and using rituals to control the locals in the northwest, turning them into cannibals.
Sounds like a party.
It sounds like our involvement might be required.
Well then.
How far away is this area?
If our business is concluded, perhaps we should waste no time.
She shrugs.
Raid. Hello.
Yeah, if you remember the
Hi.
northwest coast cannibals.
Oh, that's
Corsairs were in the southwest.
I thought
Yes, the
cannibals were.
cannibalistic pirates, I believe, is what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I thought they were south of the trade road as well.
Hmm.
Okay. Shit.
Is that reachable? In time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not in this game. No.
Hmm?
That'd be its own campaign.
Yeah, but I guess
Oh.
specifically for Yozora, it's like, okay, I know it's like we gotta deal with that. But for Yozora, it's like, okay, now I have a direct location to go to after this.
Understood. Then we will inform all to those it may matter to get on that situation. Are there any closer disturbances that you have detected?
She considers for a moment. Before finally shaking her head. I have been rather focused inward of late and establishing our domain here.
Understood.
I light one of my cigarettes. Take a dramatic pull off of it. Look at it. And this smell of brimstone you mentioned.
If it means anything, was good to see your people safe and unharmed here. In their land. This one, as always, would recommend the encouragement of cooperation with your neighbors. But all in due time. And I am sure, and I say with I guess what would count as a smile on Wallaline's face, that as allies in the coming conflict, the garnering of followers will be made easier for you.
I, with this lit cigarette, I let the smoke snake from its tip around and watch it to see if it is interrupted by any invisible figures.
It does not seem to be, not where you are at the moment at least.
Okay, that's nice.
And as it wafts around, it doesn't seem to bump into anything.
Okay. But I dramatically stare at it and say, this smell of brimstone that troubles you so, has it been drawing nearer, or is it far from here?
Yomei stinks with it. It is everywhere.
Great.
Hopefully, some elements of the wind should be able to push back against it, even if minimally.
Hmm. It's been a pleasure.
Yes. Lady Riverchewer. This one will visit again as a friend to hopefully further our amicable relations. It wishes you a very good rest of your day.
Yeah.
She sneers down her nose at one who leans as she draws herself back up and again floats above the water, seeming to brighten up once more as she's brushed past whatever it was it seems had caught her earlier. Friends. Now that truly is the funniest thing I have ever heard anyone say. All of you, do me a favor. If you're going to fail, do it miraculously, powerfully, and vehemently, and just die.
Spectacularly.
Do not let me down, any of you.
But you're flying.
And she will splash back into the water and disappear.
Well,
All right.
that went okay.
Can we get out of here now?
Yes, please.
This one believes our affairs here are concluded.
Now that the quote unquote goddess is retreated, Zora's going to glance over their shoulder looking for any of the Fae that have been glaring specifically in their general direction.
You don't see any.
No,
Like very pointedly, you don't see any.
No, that's over. How'd you like them speeches?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was good shit.
Yeah.
Still, let us leave before threats, seen and or unseen, decide that they want to push the boundaries. I have no wish to get stabbed in the back by a pixie today.
To the caves, then?
I am particularly thankful for your patience.
This one is certain it would be a very cute stab.
I'm not dignifying that with a response.
He says, responding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do not envy. The
Wither just walks up and pats Yozora on the head. We'll get through this.
I wish I could speak right now.
I don't envy your task of interfacing with individuals like that, Owl. Good job.
Why not? It is what it was grown for.
Of course. Good that you were. Spite is just too delicious for me to not take a bite.
I'm surprised they're listening given the fact that the history they've had, but
honestly,
enough about that.
I see no reason why they wouldn't, considering that if their benefactors succeed, then everything is erased. It would not fall to one who desires a kingdom, followers, power, glory, divinity, if it's all gone.
This one believes she understands that concept, but is
holding
handicapped
up for hope.
in our judgment.
Yes.
By fear.
Fear is exactly what reeked off of her.
It's not her that I'm worried about. She's part of it, but she's not the one I'm worried about.
We're walking, talking.
Yes. We're getting the fuck out of here.
Yes, let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would speak of her being afraid while still being so near to her.
No, I would assume we've gotten back in the cab, the carriage, or the wagon, and we're getting the hell out of there.
Well, it appears the situation herein is stable for the foreseeable future. We did have another destination in mind, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah, this went a lot faster than I was expecting.
Mercifully so.
Yeah. So that might actually give us time to go take care of whatever's going on with the caves before everything goes tits up.
Then, en route. Sorry, this one was practicing. It's Elvish.
Ah, I see. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, because I as the player don't speak Elvish, but Yozora does. What was that was just said?
Well, we all know that Spanish is Minotaur.
It was French. It said, "Let's go."
Okay. Okay. But yeah, since that took so little time and we didn't have to fight an entire forest of Fae or the hag being right around the corner somehow. Yeah, I think we can handle the caves.
Yeah, she just needed a twig, like she was just grumpy. Like we're good.
Yeah.
Just hangry, man.
I'm
Not you when you're hungry.
I'm certain that if we slipped on anything, we would have gotten a nice big ol' ambush, but we good.
And let's get out of here before
Yeah, we're on the way. We're going towards the caves.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This will since you did this very early, very right away in the morning. You rode through the night on the cart, taking your watches, swapping back and forth, even having one who leans wild shape into a horse to take over, so your other one could rest, essentially. But this trip will be another uneventful. It seems that all your work and all the different pilgrimages of a sort that Cestesia and Zolna did, the soldiers that you have brought with you that have been doing patrols throughout the area have made some definite improvements. There is no more worry of the Crimson Bandits, for instance. No more worry of them waylaying individuals. No more overabundance of wild animals that might have attacked. So it's a fairly easy, fairly safe trip. Your instructions for this had indicated that the town itself during the day is fairly empty, as most everyone that lives there also works in the mines during the day. The new mine they had opened up, the much more lucrative of the two that they have in the area now, is the one where they discovered some ruins that they would like someone to come take a look at, as it has made things a little bit more dangerous and a little bit more difficult to mine in the new, much more lucrative mine. So everyone right now has been working double shifts back in the old mine to keep up with expected production quotas. So you were given instructions how to find the mine, how to find the city. And they say, these are the instructions that Cestesia and Zolna left with you. They say you can stop in the city if you want, but there's almost no need to. As whatever you do for them, they will be able to find out if you don't want to, take the time to meet with them directly. You can inform them in some other way, and they will be able to move over immediately back to the new mines and get back to work. So your path leads you very quickly and efficiently to the slight curving path that leads to the entrance of the new mine.
While we are on our trip to this area, I would like to send a raven from the card.
Absolutely. To whom and what would you like to say?
To Athos. And I would like to be clandestine about this.
Okay.
About the content of the message. In fact, I guess I should type it to you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Out of curiosity, how long was the trip here?
That's the other part. It is going to take most of the day. You'll be getting here. You figure probably about 4-ish in the afternoon. So you've got some time before it's fully dark. Yeah. There's food and all that, of course. You can eat on the way. You've got a few hours left before dark. And depending on how long it takes you, I mean, if you're underground, you're not going to notice that it's dark anyway, because it's underground and dark anyway.
I barely notice it's dark as it is.
But it does seem that this trip and stopping to investigate the mine will occupy the rest of today. And you'll be able to possibly get into more things tomorrow. Depending on how long we end up taking down here, if, something happens, you want to take a long rest and then proceed, spend more time here, etc., and all that.
I mean, the long travel is the best time for those long rides.
But what?
The travel is the best time for the rest anyway, so...
Yeah. I was just wondering if there was enough time to basically count as a long rest.
Well, we had taken
you should have got one of those before you spoke with River Tour.
Hey, what was the name of the bank town?
Panagar.
Okay, apparently I never took one because I'm still short of my Calm Emotions, which was the one non-recharge, non-short rest spell I used. So I'm just going to pop that long rest real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's still saying that my Calm Emotions is not in play. What the hell? Let's try this.
Would you allow me to do one thing that I forgot to do before taking the long rest?
And there's Panagar if you need it spelled. What would you like to do?
Yeah, because I said I wanted to do it, but then I forgot when the time to long rest came. I wanted to use a 3rd level slot to do good mushrooms.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you would have been able to do that.
Perfect.
Okay, for some reason the long rest isn't recharging my Calm Emotions, so it's there. I've taken a long rest, so it should still be in play. Because it's one of my at-will spells.
So yeah, we got 2 good mushroom each.
Copy that.
Ooh.
And added to my inventory. Thank you very much, Wonderlands.
I don't need to add them. I've still got 2 from the last one, so I'll just use those the 2.
The formula for those hasn't changed, has it? Still D6 plus 6?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah, because it's 3rd level, so yeah, 1d6 plus 6.
Yep, I've got that on there as mine, so that should be good.
I see somebody counting ascending.
There it is again if you need it.
$25 even.
Before actually.
Ah,
I gotta put one more word in there.
poop.
Yeah.
Wink.
So, Mog,
What's up?
are these walls right? Oh, hang on. Are these walls here easily climbable?
They are sheer cliff faces, in fact. They are not easily climbable. This one is 15, and this one is 25 feet.
Well, I kind of want to try and climb up one of these sides. Either side, I should say. And this is probably a sheer face over here on the left as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I could. Are the trees here tall enough to be able to be even with the top of the sheer face?
No, this one is not. No.
Is there a way I can try and climb it?
Yeah, absolutely. You can use an athletics or acrobatics check to attempt to climb if you'd like.
I like those words.
Watch, we're going to get Wither's first use of a good mushroom for this.
So, yep. Okay.
We are going into a potentially dangerous thing. I mean, you would still be in range even if you climb. I'm gonna pop a spirit totem of the bear to give everyone some temp HP.
And how will I be?
Do what now?
I rolled my athletics.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
climbing
you're
up
able to
this?
climb up.
All right.
Everybody gets 9 temp HP.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you have a climbing speed. You have roving, don't you?
Oh yeah, Tabaxi, yeah, you should have a climbing speed as well.
Yeah.
I mean, they are difficult to climb up, so
Mm.
it still makes sense.
It's just still more of a matter of if I fall or something like that, basically.
Speaking of, I'm gonna go up the other side and just walk.
Okay.
By the way, I think
how
you
many
might have
HP?
added that.
9.
I think you may have added that to the wrong tab. With there.
Oh, that's right. Yep. Sorry, my bad. Temp.
And Chibi and fuck, what was his name?
Aiden.
And Aiden would get them too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I just hadn't loaded up Chibis.
You got my message?
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Yep.
Suspicious.
And I do kind of want to be. I do want to be stealthed as well. So.
Oh, I'm getting the vibe that this message was a good one.
I'll throw out a stealth here for this just to make sure that everything is okay.
So I have to ask, who's Aiden actually following behind since Wither's in the trees / up the cliff?
I'm also a sneaky boy.
Okay.
He's going to be right by one who leans. Gotta protect our healer, you know.
As you come around the bend and continue the slight uphill climb, you eventually come to the mouth of a very obvious-looking cave.
Auspicious.
I do believe we found where we were supposed to go investigate.
I'm a mushroom. I do good in caves.
I'm a bat.
Fuck yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah.
My bad.
So basically you hang upside down and poop on me.
Yeah. Oh no.
Hooray!
He was always just gonna pause, look around, like just making sure I'm remembering right. None of us have any issues seeing in the dark, correct?
I gotta check.
I've got
This has
dark
not come up
vision,
in a
so
while.
Quite right.
I can see black and white, but
Yes,
Yeah.
I got dark vision.
I thrive in darkness, yes.
I think I'm the only one that cheats because I've got devil's sight, so it's basically there's no change for me.
Yeah, you see devils.
Hi.
So I'm surrounded by 4 devils then?
All the
Shrug.
time.
Eh? At least half of one.
Let's go
Anyways,
in.
If we're not being ambushed or having a rock slide land on us, let us go.
Sure.
And we head into the cave.
I'll go in along the ceiling.
I'll hop down from the
Squeak.
trees and follow right behind Phalemy.
Remind me what it is again we were looking for here.
If my memory serves, we are looking for ruins to investigate and make sure, something.
So the individuals in the mine are still healthy and happy or whatever, but curious goings on at the ruins? Is that what it was?
Possibly. We will investigate.
I think they were more worried that they would trip over an ancient trap, or poke at some treasure and end up having to run from a boulder or something like that.
Ah,
They rather like to avoid that, or heck, even manage to unleash some ancient, unspeakable, unknowable evil or something.
ooh.
We should probably inquire for more detail about the situation and provide the assistance we can.
I think we're going to be going in blind on this one, given that I believe that we were.
Oh, right, no, this is not the mine, because they're... Okay. They're
Yeah.
not working here. Is right. Never
They're not
mind.
here.
Yeah, they're
Ah,
working at the old mine double time, so we're not going to see anybody, I believe.
Not here. Well then.
We'll be lucky if we trip over a single
Hmm.
person, since I assume we let the town at least know that we're here.
Well,
Somebody there.
let's investigate as to the safety of this cave. And should it prove unsafe, let's endeavor to make it safe. Or, if we fail to do that, at least report to the villagers.
Also, no, did you say never mind?
Sally forth.
Yes.
A sneaky boy. Oh.
Alright, so we get tanks in front. The boss is gonna spawn some ads from either side. We need the Yaftong to kite them for a while. Healers, just keep the tank full life. You're gonna be fine.
Leroy!
Shit. He just went in.
I think the sad thing is I'm also now amongst one of the tankier members of the party. I don't remember everybody else's AC, but I know I'm eclipsed by Philsamy, but thanks to the Ring of Protection and the shield, it's like I'm actually suitably tanky.
I'm a dodge tank.
I'm still hoping for
I'm a dodge tank.
As am I, kind of. So I can take hits, but it's not preferred.
Yeah, I just like I know because of the loot session from the bandits, my AC went up to 18, so I'm reasonable now.
Yes, with uncanny dodge.
You've passed Aiden at least.
I have uncanny dodge, so that's good. And because I have the blustering belt, I have 2 reactions per turn.
Nice.
So I am kind of a dodge tank. Yeah. Great.
I have Constitution uncanny dodge.
Yeah.
Constitution evasion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah.
Yuzura's going to look around like, I do believe that we will want to stay together here. No telling what's here, if there is anything.
The interior of the mine does look very new, very fresh. The rock that is currently carved into the side of this mountain is very smooth-sided. The hallways are only 10 feet tall.
Ah. Okay.
So yeah, you may want to be careful that you don't bonk heads with somebody down below.
Yeah. Kiss.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the is it nice and reinforced with like wooden beams everywhere and stuff like how many OSHA regulations are we talking?
It actually looks like it's fairly well made and looks like it's made with the consideration of safety being a concern and longevity being a concern.
Nice.
But not people walking across the ceiling.
Hey. Do we?
But yeah, probably not considering people walking on the ceiling. So yeah, Dove may have to walk over these beams every once in a while.
Yeah. It'll hurt my shin. Do I hear anything?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Do I smell any lust?
Yeah, I want to lend a mushroom ear as well.
I want a sense for magic in the air.
If Silver trips on a beam, does he fall flat on the ceiling or down on the floor?
Well, that was persuasion.
Well, thank you, Chibi, for giving me giving me a nat 20.
Perception is 1 less, so minus 12.
Okay. All right, we'll start with the 26 Dove.
Yes.
You don't get any sort of scent of any sort of lust in the area.
Fuck.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
You don't hear or see much of anything. Even lending an ear, listening around corners, the long hallways, what you might expect perhaps from a normal mine shaft. You're not really hearing any long off footsteps. There's no scraping, no growling. So everything seems quiet at the moment.
No moaning.
No moaning, unfortunately.
Yeah, no.
You do, however, get just the most briefest hint of sulfur.
Silent as the grave.
Brimstone.
Wait.
For one who leans, everything
that.
seems fine. You don't see anything really out of place. The equipment that looks like it has, in fact, been left behind is not done so haphazardly, it looks like. This was evacuated probably in a very reasonable amount of time, and it looks like they've moved, like, for instance, this wheelbarrow has been moved to the side so that it's out of the main thoroughfare, out of the main way. This looks like it's been scooted over so it's closer to the wall, again, not in the way. It seems to be some sort of rock or ore sifter sorting machine, perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you don't get a sense of any sort of danger or any threats, nothing you can see, nothing you can hear. And Yuzura, there's definitely something going on with the magic in the area. You get a very just chaotic sense. You get some of the following schools of magic. There's some conjuration, there's some evocation, and there's some enchantment and some transmutation in the air here. That doesn't seem like it would be natural, nor would it be something you would expect from just everyday mundane miners. So there's likely something else going on in the area. What that is perhaps yet to be seen.
Conjuration, evocation, enchantment, and what else?
Transmutation.
Does everyone share their finding?
Yes.
And in general, the sense of magic in the area is heightened. Something is empowering or in some way interacting with just the natural flow of the magic, of the ether in the area. And in doing so is like pumping just a larger magical sense into the air. It doesn't seem like it's done maliciously, and you also don't get a sense that it was done in any manner like somebody was doing it to help. So it seems neither bad nor good, really, at least at the moment.
It was just fucking there.
Yeah. As it says, am I sensing anything similar to what I was sensing when we went to deal with that Oni and the help the wind spirit?
No.
Okay.
Either this mine was stripping into a sulfur vein, or we have some very either infernal or demonic company.
During that, Philomene is going to use her divine sense.
Yeah.
This one.
I'm not sure what's going on here. There is magic in the air, a lot of it, but it's at the moment the best I can tell you is that it's neutral, neither here to hinder nor harm.
How curious.
Though, given our track record, I wouldn't be surprised if we take 5 steps that way and it triggers and there's a trap.
This
Just
one
gesturing
would
down a
hope
random
that-
ass tunnel.
This one would hope that the smell in the air is the simple result of all past volcanic activity.
Ever the optimist.
Yeah. I will note, everybody be careful that I can sense. Because there are pauses as if they're feeling it out. Their face just scrunches up, just like focusing. I want to say about 4 different schools of magic in the air. I'm not sure what they'd be used for right now, but I can at least say that
Summoning
it doesn't
demons.
feel like the magic from when we dealt with the Oni. That's the best I can say right now.
It could be remnants of magics permeating the supposed ruins.
Okay.
Now you
But-
also
Fine.
know from the instructions you were given that the ruins, the entrance to them, is located in the newest branch, which is supposedly a straight shot back from the entrance.
Straight ahead, full blast.
It will
Would-
appear on the corner at least while I'm here.
Yeah,
Did my
that's what I
divine
was going to
sense-
suggest, was
Yep.
that we quickly look down
Would
these
you
side
wish-
passages.
Would
Well,
you
they're
wish
kind
this
of-
one to also partake in reconnaissance as a spider or mouse?
Do I get anything from my divine sense?
You are not picking up anything within 60 feet with your divine sense.
All right.
Wither decides to peer around the corner of the right-hand side, trying not to, just taking careful look around.
seems this path continues.
We got our instructions of where to go. Should we just ignore these side paths then?
I suppose so for now.
We could consider at least visually inspecting them. Maybe to a turn that seems sufficiently far away.
Then I'll be right back.
I can see the connecting here, so where I was looking isn't, no point in continuing looking down there.
Meow. Meow.
Okay, I've got to ask a question. Does Phil and me have her shield out?
Always.
Okay, oh wait, no. Yozora's got their shield on their back right now because they're not used to having a shield. Okay.
Unless she's absolutely at rest, Felmy basically always has her shield on her hand.
Yeah. No, it's just Yozora's trying to pay attention to take notes on how the hell to wield a shield. Because it's not something they're exactly used to.
Does Felmy notice Yuzora trying to learn from example?
Yozora's not exactly being too discreet, but at the same time, it's not like they're doing it. They're constantly just, how is she holding the shield? Okay. Because obviously, Philzami is a different build, for want of a better word, than Yozora is. She's got the brute strength and whatnot. Yozora's basically just hiding behind the damn thing.
She is indeed assembled dissimilarly.
Felmy will notice Yuzora's looks and just walk over to him and correct his grip, make sure that he's holding it as sufficiently as possible for the deflecting of blows.
Some paths branch off in that direction.
Thank you.
We are looking for the ruins directly, and we should probably head deeper in. Oh, yes, over there.
Understood.
We haven't exactly left visual yet.
It is possibly best not to waste time meandering.
I guess I should re-roll stealth since I rolled outside.
Could I get some details on that contraption there?
Oh, God.
And I will be stealthing up as well.
It looks like a pulley. Is it some kind of lifting system?
It's a crane.
Oh, it's a crane.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like
This here looks like it is a crane, very much designed to lift heavier, larger chunks of rock. And since it's a straight shot from here to the entrance, they would just load up carts and then wheel them right out.
Gotcha.
Like the one
So
that
we
blew up
gotta
the
keep
idol.
Wither away from that one.
Yeah.
None
For
of
the
us are
record, that was
using
above the table and not actually Yozora speaking.
There could be some fun ways to use that.
none of us are using any kind of lights, right?
No, but there are torches?
There do, in fact, appear to be torches placed throughout.
Well, and I've got my, actually, now that I think about it, I do have my dark vision goggles as well, so it gets me up to 120 feet, actually, so.
No, I was just checking something because if it does come up to a section where we're in total darkness, I'm gonna do something. But right now, with the torches, it's useless.
I guess somebody still comes around and changes them.
If they're mundane.
If they are mundane.
One who leans, make me a perception check.
Hmm.
24.
Did that rock just move?
Mm.
Oh no,
crap.
did it?
You're pretty
Hey,
sure it did.
People,
Hmm?
I saw movement.
Felmy will be hitting right back.
This rock appears to have shaken a tad.
Felmy's gonna go over to the rock and gently poke it.
Okay.
Okay.
Because that's what you do, yeah. Just do it.
Philomene, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Of course.
Oh, okay. As you reach out and touch the rock, it moves quicker than you expected. But you manage to snatch your hand back as this massive fist of earth slams into the ground in front of you. And that's going to be initiative.
Okay, that's not as bad as I was afraid of.
What are those monsters from Breath of the Wild called?
Talos.
Oh no,
Yes,
The
Talos.
Talus.
the big rocks with the bats.
Yeah.
Yo, fast mushroom. Go.
Not as fast. I'll be honest, it was either this or going to be a mimic. That's what I was afraid of.
I'm right behind you, one of lanes.
Hey, at least I didn't lick it.
Huh. Okay. Yes, faster than me, bitch. Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
One who leans, you have the first initiative.
Okay. It's gonna be bless from me.
Ooh, who you blessing?
Let's see. Because it's the free one, so it's gonna be 3 creatures. So the attack rolls. Because Duff can already get some advantage in a bunch of situations. So I'm gonna do Felemy, Yozora, and Wither.
All right.
Sounds good.
Yay. Cool.
Okay. Bonus action. Shillelagh.
Shillelagh. Ooh, nice. Get that one out of the way. I like it.
Yeah, it's out of the way. And movement. Let's go 25 feet this way, so I'm still in range of everybody, but at least I'm not in range of walk up and punch. There we go. That's my turn.
I know it's not my turn, but just one question: does the living hurt look aggressive or just like it's trying to defend itself?
Well, it tried to punch you.
Yeah.
So I suppose
I
that's
got
open to your interpretation.
He tried to punch me. I tried to poke him. That's fair.
Sure.
So, again, I feel like it's up to your interpretation, how you feel like it, but I suppose you'll know better on its initiative when it does things.
Yes, we will.
Yeah, Wither, it is your turn.
Wither sees the punch at Phelemy as a sign of aggression, so he's going to pull out his bow. Oh, well, I'm still stealth. Does he recognize me? Does he see me?
Hard to fucking tell.
It seems so.
Fair enough. So, he's going to pull out his bow, and he is going to take not one, not two, but 3 shots.
Yeah.
At this
right.
this giant beast.
Taking advantage of that new ability, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Looks like the first 2 will hit, the 27 and the 20.
All right.
Is it like tossing something into the...
Okay.
Are you going to add any more to it?
Yes, I will have Aiden do infuse strike.
Nice. Okay. Okay.
And then
3.
Aiden's going to move over just a little bit and ready an action to where if the this living earth gets within range, he will bite to protect off both Wither and one who leans, for that matter.
Unfortunately, Aiden has already used their reaction, and so cannot ready in action.
Oh, that's a good point. Well, then he is going to move up and actually take 2 actions, using one of my bonus actions to strike out at the living earth as well.
Unfortunately, it seems that Aiden's attack reaches out and does not harm the stone creature.
Okay.
It's gonna chip a tooth on that.
Guess we're looking for
So,
17s.
at
Please.
the minimum, this is going to be a, decent. We got AC of 17.
Not necessarily. The way you worded that makes it seem like yeah. I get what you're saying. So
The
that
AC,
could still mean he can be a damage. So
He's not nimble. But
the
we're-
AC is
natural
between
armor.
17 and 20. I guess that's the turn.
Anything else with it?
no, that should be everything I can do.
Hey, excuse me.
You can move.
Don't be coming over here with my 27 stealth. All right, mister?
No, that was me. I don't know why my color
Oh, okay.
changed, but I'm planning my move and I'm trying to make sure that Dove doesn't get caught in it.
Okay, cool.
I'll actually move back just a little bit out of line of sight after taking those 2 shots.
Okay.
That should be enough for me. And we'll be good.
Did my color end up as a brown color instead of my normal blue?
Oh. Still red, right? Okay, good. I'm still gothy red.
The creature turns towards Philomene, following as she, straightens up and pulls her hand back and dodges that first attack, and follows up with 2 more attacks.
Well, both of them are gonna land.
Both of its massive stone fists will come crashing down upon Philomene, dealing a total of 30 points of bludgeoning damage.
Fuck.
30. Ow!
Dove, it is your initiative.
Question.
What up?
Earth Sphere. Is that an item interaction?
To what? To use it?
Yes. It does not say bonus action.
No, it is an action, because it's a thrown weapon, essentially.
Back. Okay.
So yeah, you're throwing this grenade, so it's basically a throw-in attack with a improvised weapon.
Bellamy's right next to it. Oh god, what I really want to do is I want to throw that Earth Sphere right there, because I want to try and tip the fucking crane into it, but it would be a problem for Bellamy.
Yeah, it would. Aiden and Philomene might not appreciate it.
Yeah.
But that is your choice.
Yeah, fuck him. No, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, right, yeah.
I'm gonna,
I know Dove falls into the evil category, but I don't think he's quite that evil.
Yeah. But I do have a long whip.
That's true.
It's 15-foot range. So, I'm going to scooch along the ceiling. I'm scooch along the ceiling and whip it out.
You got the advantage.
I sure do.
So you can sneak it, sneak.
Ooh, that 20 is going to hit.
Great. And
add in that sneak.
No, I'll keep my bonus action. Okay. Yes.
Nice.
Good
and
sneak.
into the extra one
Nice.
for my juice. My shadow juice.
Nice.
That's 33 total.
Yeah, I think that's everything. So that's 33 total.
Just on the ceiling, just this flourish, brandishing this ivy sword whip, carving a channel into this living earth thing. Does it seem to receive this damage amenably? Because it kind of seemed to resist the damage that Wither tossed in its direction.
It does, in fact, seem to resist some of the damage.
How about mine, with my magical sword?
Even with a magical blade, it seems.
Bitch. Okay.
Do I get to see any of this?
Yeah, I mean, you can hear the cracking of the whip. You see shards of stone falling off of it.
You got some crumbs on you.
You got some crumbs on you.
Is it a free action to take some of the crumbs and lick them?
Yeah, you try to catch them like snowflakes, I guess.
Um,
Yeah, what else you got, Dove?
I'm going to go around the corner from it. Yeah. Over here.
Okay.
And then use my bonus action to hide. Oh. It's okay.
Okay.
I feel like there's stuff I'm forgetting, but no. This is kind of my economy.
Okay. Zora.
I'm going to open with a wiki check.
What
I
would
was
you
about
like
to say,
know?
we haven't used one of those in a long time.
Yeah.
You've
I
got
forgot that was a
Fist
thing.
Slam, Crumble to Dust, Throw Hands,
Hands.
Earth Glide, and Bonded with the Earth.
Sorry? Oh, bonded. Oh, okay.
Abounded.
Bondage.
What would you like to know?
I want to know about Bonded to the Earth.
Pounded
This creature?
with the earth.
Is immune to poison damage, has resistance to bludgeoning and slashing damage, even if the weapon is magical,
Bitch.
has resistance to fire damage,
Mhm.
and additionally, it is immune to the bleeding, exhausted, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, and unconscious conditions. When this creature is not in direct contact with the earth in some way, it has disadvantage on attacks and saves, loses 10 feet of movement speed, and cannot use reactions.
Who got levitate?
Yozora's going to pointedly, it's like at that last one's like, oh, hey, we got a weak point. Then looks around. Never
Damn it,
mind.
we're in the fucking cave!
Okay, then. Well. It may have take like reduced damage and everything, but it's gonna leave a it's still got, fairy fire. Trying to make it so Dove doesn't get caught in it next time. This is my measure. This is why I was measuring for the record. And let's see.
Absolutely, go ahead, drop that down where you want the template.
I'm just trying to make it so that Dove and everybody else doesn't get caught in this thing.
Well, Dove is far enough away that he's good.
Well, well, actually, never mind. Who cares? It won't stick to him if he just walks in and walks back out. Okay.
As long as he makes the save.
When he walks in,
Mm-hmm.
that's the other part. That's the other wrinkle. Okay.
I got 15-foot range. Don't worry about me.
Yeah. Well, still.
Earth Sphere is described as being a grenade that, scatters dirt and snow to the ground. Okay, fuck, never mind.
Alright.
Oh, good.
Attacks against the creature have advantage, even if it leaves the fairy fire.
There. That should make attacks hit with a little more oomph.
Any movement or anything?
I think I'm reasonably safe back in the corner I'm in.
Then that
reasonably.
helps.
Okay.
With the exception of, I think, that maybe the throw hands ability, but
That means I can use a bonus action to do something else.
yeah, I've used my bonus action. I've used... Because the wiki check is a bonus action, right?
You sure?
1 second, I want to double check this real quick. Okay, yeah. I've got my shield out. Yep, that's about as much as I'm going to be able to do, because I need to use a bonus action to activate the portable cover as well. Portable cover.
Okay. Philemy?
Smite that shit.
Right. I kind of want to check on a little something with you, Mark. First of all, if I were to,
You use my glasses
oh,
next
how
time.
do I word this? If I were to cast Divine Favor on my shield, would that work?
Divine Favor?
Yeah. I'm kind of hesitating between just going full shield bash to its face.
Oh,
Or-
no. Oh, so, yeah, if you cast Divine Favor, no, your shield will not do more damage. It's very specifically weapon attacks, and your shield is not a weapon, unfortunately.
Gotcha. All right. Then we're gonna go with an attack from the Smithers brand.
Get him! You
have
do
an
have
advantage,
advantage, remember?
Oh, advantage. Okay.
I did peg this one of a gun with a fairy fire.
No, that's not.
Yep,
gonna work,
that is
isn't it?
true. It is currently under a fairy fire, and that will hit. Would you like to add anything else to it?
It will hit. Ooh.
That does
I'm
hit, yeah.
I am smiting.
Smite away. It is unfortunately not a fiend or an undead, so it's not going to get the extra dice from that. But it will get the extra dice from Smiter's brand.
Yep, that was the idea. Hold on, I gotta find it. I don't know why I can't see it. Ah, there we go. Using a second level slot.
All right, and go ahead and add the extra D8 as well.
With that smite, she smote it. Is that smut?
All right, we've got 21 from the smite, 12 from the weapon. The 12 is going to get cut in half since it's slashing and has resistance to it.
Hey.
But it's still 27 points of
Hey,
damage.
cutie.
Bam!
Hey. I live.
And that's
I
just the
live
first
again.
attack. Because I get 2 attacks.
I got a cute dress too. Look.
That's definitely going to hit.
Hey, don't forget the advantage to see if you get a 20.
Fish for that crit. Closer, but unfortunate.
Ooh.
Crit for the fish. So
I don't
long
suppose I
and
get to
crit all the
smite
fish.
twice in a turn, right?
Absolutely. Every time you hit with your weapon, you can smite.
Ooh, then I'm smiting again.
Absolutely. If you want, just go ahead and roll 48. Make sure you mark off another spell slot. All right. 22 points from the smite, 5 from the slash. Going to reduce down to 2. So we've got a total of 24 points of damage.
Excellent. Yeah, the radiant damage is hitting effectively. Good.
Oh. I probably should have done that, but I want to test something. All right, I'm gonna do the shield attack with for my bonus round.
Absolutely going to try and give it a little bunk. Go for it.
Do I roll with the unarmed strike or the Bastion of Renewal?
It's still an unarmed strike, technically.
Yeah, it's just the Bastion of Renewal lets me add my strength. Oh well.
You do have advantage.
Here you go.
Okay.
And that will deal another 2 points of damage.
There is no small profit.
And that heals me for 2 points of damage.
Oh, good. Yeah.
That was the real thing I wanted. And that should be my turn.
One who leans.
We're gonna have the mushrooms in the cave do a little show here with some wither and bloom. So take your 11 necrotic. And Felemy, since I did it at 3rd level, you can use 2 hit dice to have a heal roll and add a d6 to it.
God.
Okay, so 2 hit dice plus d6.
Yeah. So that's 2d, because paladins are d12s, right?
I think so.
Right, let me just.
I'm pretty sure.
They are, in fact, d10s.
Oh, D10s, okay.
Yeah, so 2d10 plus 1d6.
Okay, so I'm not used to using dice in combat. So that heals me for 15?
That is, in fact, 15 points healed for.
Is it? Wait, no.
Hold
Oh, no, wait, because that includes your con.
No.
So that would be 7 points altogether.
No, because it does have a modifier, but it's mine. So that would be at a plus. Spell casting ability modifier, so plus 5 on each. So that's a 7 and a 9 and a 1.
Okay.
Huh?
So 17.
Yes.
Okay, so how much more do I need to have right now?
No. You're adding another 5. So it's.
Okay, I'm adding another 5, so.
You rolled a 2,
it's
a 4, and then a 1. So that's 7 plus 5, so you get 12 total back.
It's just the once? Oh, because one spell. Okay, I see.
Yeah, I'm just checking because
Yes.
it added the hit dice automatically.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm
So
trying
take away
to
14.
Take out 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, the total heal of the spell was 17.
Oh,
Wait, how do you get 17?
Alright.
'Cause 2 plus 5 is 7, 4 plus 5 is 9, and then 1.
No. It's only the plus 5 after all the dice are rolled and added together.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You got it. Okay.
All right. So take off the 17.
Just take out 5, I guess.
nerd, yeah. I have my
hold on. Just
my
plus 5 to
Illyrius
everything that has
Lentus.
been rolled. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. 15.
Hold on. You get healed for 12 points.
There you go.
12 points?
Correct.
Yes.
2
I was-
plus 4 plus 1 plus 5.
Yeah, I was adding the modifier to both rolls, but that's not how that works.
But still, not bad.
There we go. And because he didn't say necrotic in the resistances, so I was like, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright.
Bonus action. Bonus action.
Sorry, suddenly nipple sensitive.
I don't really
God.
have one that I can use now,
the
so that's
hell?
my turn.
Wiki checks are bonus actions.
True. Wiki check.
What would you like to know more about?
What was left?
Throw hands.
Fist
Yeah, I like-
slam, crumble to dust, throw hands, and earth glide.
Okay, I'm gonna do crumble to dust because I think it kind of sounds like a dying ability, and I don't want like bad surprises.
When this creature takes damage from a hostile source while it is on top of rock or earth, it can use a reaction to immediately move 10 feet, burrowing deep into the ground. This movement does not provoke attacks of opportunity. After this creature reemerges from the ground, it cannot use this ability again for 1d4 rounds.
Okay.
Not what I was hoping that was, but okay.
Any movement?
Nope.
Wither.
Alright, so I forgot to hide before, so I'm going to use my action to my first action to hide.
Okay.
Your first action?
I have 2 actions.
Do you?
Don't I?
Do you?
Wasn't there something about that from the bow or whatever he's using now? They gave him the 3 actions in a turn.
That's the that's 3 attacks, so to speak.
Are you sure you're not confusing with Pathfinder 2?
No, my triple tap it
The
is
bow,
the
yeah,
3
bow
attack.
Gives you
ability.
triple tap.
But
Where's this
my
action
level
come
up,
from?
I was given 2 actions, if I recall.
You have it. What?
No.
No.
You do not have 2 actions. You have 1 standard action. You can attack twice when you take that standard action.
You have extra attack. You don't have 2
Okay.
actions.
But yeah, your action economy never changes. You have standard action, bonus action, movement action, and item interaction, as well as a reaction.
I get to hide because I'm a rogue.
Oh, okay. So then I thought wait a minute. I thought I had. So never mind. Can I take that back? Sorry.
Absolutely.
That stealth never happened.
We don't get to hide.
So I will peer around the corner and take 3 more shots at him.
Triple tap does allow you to gain extra actions, but you have to hit with each attack.
Yeah, so I have to be 3 for 3 basically to get that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was.
Right.
And I'm also going to take a bit of a chance, with a bit of a being the gambler that I am, and I'm going to use my marksman bow this time. And it's control to do disadvantage, right?
You'd be rolling it normal because of the fact that you get advantage from my.
Mm-hmm. It would be a normal straight shot,
Okay.
since you have advantage on the attack with it being fairy fired. But yes, normally control is to roll with disadvantage.
Okay. All right.
I have
3
a
shots
feeling you're
again.
gonna take. I have a feeling you're gonna take a shot.
Like he's
Yeah.
gonna blow up? What?
Because of Cumber Dust.
Yeah.
But before I do that, actually, I am going to use my bonus action to cast a spell, Hunter's Mark, on him.
Oh.
Look at him playing ranger.
So there's that.
Okay.
Now-
Okay.
Let's get my marksman bow. 1.
Holy critical.
There we go.
Do you get 3 attacks with the marksman spell?
With triple tap, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
My triple
sick.
tap. Yeah.
Okay, great. Cause you got a fucking crit in there.
All
then-
right. So Hunter's Mark,
That's great.
marksman bow, taking the disadvantage to do some extra damage. So go ahead and roll another d8.
There's the D8.
All right.
There's gonna be a lot of damage.
Do you want to keep the 4 from when you cast Hunter's Mark, or do you want to roll the d6 yourself?
Keep the.
I'll go with the D. I'm gonna go reroll the D6.
Okay.
Do I do that 3 times or?
No, go ahead. Just roll it once. Since you've got one hit, we're going to take this one at a time. Okay. So that is 8 plus 6, 14 points of damage so far. Are you adding anything else to that damage? For the first attack, because that 26 does hit.
First attack? No.
Insults.
Insults. All right.
And he takes like 1d12 moral damage.
So it's going to take the 14 points of damage from the first attack.
Okay.
And as one who leans predicted, it is going to react with Crumble to Dust.
Yeah.
And is going to burrow into the ground.
This bitch.
This entire bitch.
So there is no target for the next 2 shots, unfortunately.
Wasted critical. Crap.
Fuck.
Dang it.
But still, for the one shot, that was a hell of a lot of damage.
This is a good arrow.
Yeah. I wish I could have gotten the rest of it, because that would have been just...
Yeah, the other...
He would have literally crumbled to dust.
Given line of sight, the other 2 arrows hit the wall in front of me, like...
Yeah, the other 2 are just like, dink, dink.
And... that should be my... well, that should be my
Any
turn.
more movement?
I will move right back.
Sounds good to me. Steps
Out of line
out,
of sight.
shoots. Gets a pretty
And-
good shot off. Ducks back behind the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Haley.
Hey, why is a panda the ideal client for a prostitute?
Why?
Because he eats, shoots, and leaves.
You're so valid for that.
Leaves a note. You've been bamboozled. What's it doing?
It's deciding right now who the actual biggest threat is.
He's thinking.
It's the crane.
Honestly,
Dead
it's still
finally.
filling me because those smites hurt.
Yeah, the crane.
Yeah.
Or the crane's his lover.
Because we could use it to lift him and make it vulnerable.
Yeah, fuck.
There is the sound of earth and rock churning and scraping and grinding as it moves and bursts free once more from the ground, appearing next to Philomene. And it cannot use Crumble to Dust again for 2 rounds.
Murder time.
That long.
Make it do or die.
And I do believe it's going to try and fist slam on Philomene once more.
Consent?
It's going to miss. And it's
Oh.
really going to miss.
Oh yeah.
I did not consent to get
Slap
getting
that
bitten.
crane.
Duff, it is your initiative.
Fucker went out of the fairy fire. Now I'm like.
Yeah,
for
now you
fuck's sake.
almost have to go through the fairy fire.
I do.
Or I
For
guess
the
you
record,
just go all the
sorry.
way around.
That's fine by me. No, I'm okay. This is alright. So I use my movement. Can I get like all, I have 40 feet, that's right.
Yeah, you should be able to get all the way to there. At least.
I'll just get all tangled up in the crane. I'll make that saving throw, I guess.
Make that dexterity saving throw as you pass through the fairy fire.
Oh, that's bad.
What color is your fairy fire, Zora?
It's
Can I be purple?
like my Eldritch Blast. It's glittery, sparkling green.
Okay.
Oh,
You're a little sparkly and glittery and green now, Dove.
Where did it go?
But at least you
Zora,
match.
Zora in the corner over there, if anybody's looking at them, it's like winces, like they didn't mean to actually, inconvenience the party.
It's
On the
fine.
bright side,
I'm
on
not
the bright
too
side,
worried
you're
about
within 5 feet of me, so that's fine.
I will use a bonus action to make an insight check with my lenses.
Mm-hmm.
Since it is covered with fairy fire, I don't really need to hide.
Yeah.
So I'll use my bonus action for this instead. I'll use, where is it? Inventory. The dink. Yeah. Insight. Oh, great.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Goody.
You've gained some further insights.
Okay. Then Lashing Fang at advantage.
Nice.
Oh. Yeah.
Fairy Fire's putting in work, and it's barely
Yeah,
it's like spell cast.
This is wonderful because does it add it automatically?
It does not add it automatically, no,
Okay.
unfortunately. The automation's not
The
that
D8?
clever.
Okay. So Lashing Fang
and-
has an
yeah.
additional D8 of force damage, which will
Yep,
not be
and-
resisted as far as I know.
I see it in there.
A D8?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
There
there
it
is.
is. There it is.
Great.
Yeah.
So
All right,
the
so
D-
that is included, but the extra die from the inside is not.
Okay. Yes. And that is a damaged shit. What damage dice am I adding?
A D6.
Okay, another D6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
And-
you're basically rolling a fireball's worth of D6s on this one.
And that's also critted.
And that is also crit. That
So-
only adds one extra die to the damage.
Oh.
That doesn't crit, but if you
Damn.
sneak,
Yeah.
Sneak
that
attack's gonna
crits.
Sneak will. So there's 4 more.
I think it's dead. I think even with the resist, I think it's done.
we've got
It's
we've
okay.
got a chunk of D6s to go with the sneak attack.
Yeah.
For sure. So if you click on the little dice icon next to the 10,
Uh-huh.
that should roll that as crit damage.
and then there's
And
another
then
from
you've
my
got
shadow.
an extra 2
2.
D6 because it is a crit. And since that it adds to your sneak die, it is included in the crit.
Right.
So all right.
okay.
So that's 24 just from the crit damage.
Yeah.
32 from the actual weapon.
56.
So that's 25 of it was slashing. That will get cut in half. So it's going to be
Okay.
12, but the 3 from the force damage is going to be full damage. So that's 15 there. An extra 2 from the d6. Since I was also slashing, it would have been cut in half. So that's 17.
Okay.
Now we're going to add the 24.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's dead.
For, just a casual, just a little, like, 41 points of
Just a
damage.
cheeky 41 points of damage.
Yeah, that's a harder hit than my level 9 party. I think only Aesir can do like 100 in a turn.
Oh my god, yeah, Aesir comes damage. Jesus.
Yeah.
I think we pretty much all slapped it around.
I've literally cast
This
one
whip.
spell.
This whip goes above you in this flourish, Felemy. This iridescent flash of crystal and steel just. Have you ever seen Johnny Mnemonic
I love it.
with the laser,
Nice.
the laser
Oh,
thumb?
my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, just.
Lashing Fang,
Clicks back into sword form.
true to its name, lashes out wraps around the creature, and completely cuts it in half. As it crumbles into useless, unmoving rock, it lets out a bellow. That's going to end that combat.
Hell yeah.
That ended
Shit. Yes, all right. How do I get
I'm
this
ending
off?
I'm ending my concentration.
Oh.
You do not glow green anymore.
Thank you.
I'm gonna do one healing word on the felony.
Oh boy. To get a whole, to just get another life bar.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big
Damn.
over heels.
What are you, 7 off of max? So you heal to max and then get 7 temp HP?
God, the rushing bag is so cool. Because it also crits on a 19.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was
so
rad.
Good. Oh.
A tremendous job, Seldov. That was dispatched quickly.
You could have made that gross added in like Aiden's fire to it as well.
True.
I was tempted to.
There is a reason why Fairy Fire. I chose Fairy Fire.
Yeah, Fairy Fire is.
It's, oh god, it's so good.
It's so good. It's so good with Rogue in the party to have Fairy Fire because it means like I don't have to sneak all the time. I can get that. I can get those sneak attacks. I don't have to hide. So I can use these.
Do any of the rocky remains look interesting or eye-catching?
Or diamondy?
Yeah. Like just like the Talos, you gotta go up.
Absolutely, go ahead, roll an investigation check if you want to check
Check
the
out the
rubble
rest.
that was left behind.
I'll give you an advantage on that.
Go ahead, roll that with advantage.
Can I do an insight check on the crane to see if it's sad that its husband is dead?
If you would like to insight the crane, you may.
Okay.
It's a crane.
The crane does not seem to have any feelings either way.
Oh.
And there does, in fact, seem to be some interesting stuff amongst the rock and rubble of the remains of the creature.
If they're not too broken up about it, I guess their marriage was on the rocks.
Boo.
I have perished.
Can just swing around.
One without me.
There are nuggets of silver worth 100 gold.
Yum.
Ooh. Got a bucket tools for the time being, or splitting later.
To make werewolf bullets.
Yep, just throw it in the haversack if anything.
This one has a thought. Well, while this definitely demonstrates the not safe status of this cave, the instructions were to go straight from the entrance, but it appears both paths here, to the left and right, fulfill that function.
1 second.
True, and it is difficult to tell, but there is a third path that might converge as well.
Split the party?
No, I'm cheating because of the fact I can just Misty Step to safety if necessary.
Do be careful.
You could even send Chibi.
I do forget that I have that option. If someone keep an eye on me, because I can't really watch my own back while I'm using Chibi's eyes.
I'll take a little peek around this corner as well. Oh, I want to stealth again. I want to be a sneaky boy on the ceiling.
Well, it looks like the path's up here.
That was miserable.
Converge, so they don't have to worry about that.
I don't have reliable talent, do I? Fuck.
The Azoras close their eyes, and they open them. They're now draconic, but as they're looking through Chibi's eyes.
This is just like a
This
rail car.
this answers this one's question.
Ah.
What is? Oh yeah, it's a cart.
Yeah, that does in fact look like a rail cart, one of those
Yeah.
hand pump ones, that is currently off the rails and sitting over here, and it looks a little damaged.
It's time to have an intervention then.
Just like I like them.
Damaged? Yeah, I get that.
I can fix it.
No, stay broken for me.
Dove, it
Yes.
appears the two previously mentioned paths converge.
Ah,
If you would join us.
sure. And this seems to go to like insert is my push to talk button, so it's hard to reach the X. This is like rubble beyond the handcart.
That seems to be a path that leads further into the mine.
Ah, bitch. Well, that wasn't our goal, I suppose. I'll leave that be for now. I'm always happy to pilfer and plunder, but we'll come back to that. I'll look across this way as well. Yeah. Is that a sieve?
Yeah, another one of the sieve sorting, like breaking down type machines. That also looks like it's been moved out of the main thoroughfare, so it's up against the wall.
This one does seem to diverge a little more. 1 second. I'll just look around the corner a bit more thoroughly. Okay. Quite the network we have here. That starts to branch off a little ways over there. I'll join you guys.
Understood. Perhaps we will have time to investigate further after we see whatever's up there.
This does seem to lead further on. Is Chibiusuke moving on and scouting, or is everyone moving up with?
Well, initially it was a scouting because Dove went down
Okay.
south, and it's just Yozora's using the ability to see through Chibi's eyes to at least get a good idea, somewhat of an idea.
I'm gonna lend a shoulder to keep Yozora mobile.
One who is leaned upon.
Yes.
Yes, because I cannot see what is right in front of me right now. All I see Chibi's gaze.
Gaze.
And Philomene is taking the van as usual.
Absolutely. So while Dove was off exploring those other branches and taking a look around, Chibiusuke has been doing some explorations and scouting further ahead. So you should see that now?
I do, I just don't see Chibi's token.
Should be there.
There we go. Okay, first things first, let's stealth let's stealth the little dragon, so we just got attacked, so it's a good idea to, try and stealth the dragon.
Ever since that bellowing death of this living earth creature, has there been any noise coming from further within this mine system?
Not that you've heard yet.
Okay.
I know why I went with the pseudo dragon. I like them, but the fact that I think the imps get the ability to become invisible is
They sure do.
Oh well. Anyways, Chibi's going to move up to here and basically peek around the corner. There we go.
And feel free to describe what you're seeing.
Well, at the moment, I see what looks to be another crane wheelbarrow. I'm not seeing anything hostile yet.
Any rocks that are disagreeable?
One moment. I'm not seeing any yet. Can I do an Arcana check?
Sure.
Hey, for all I know, there's a, I don't know, a magical trap right in front of us. Thank you, Chibi.
You do not get any sense of like magical traps or anything like that around you.
Okay. Let's get Chibi a little further up here then. Perching on top of the crane to look around. Wait a second. Dumb question. Are these blood spots or are these mushrooms?
Mushrooms.
Okay. I've seen some mushrooms, but nothing yet. The room in front of us branches off into two separate paths at the moment, but I'm not seeing or detecting anything. At least to that room, we should be reasonably okay to enter. I'm not, like I said, I can't see or sense anything. Let's see, I've got another cart, some sieves, a couple of wheelbarrows, a light of some sort. Because I can't tell off the top of my head if that's magical or just a normal fire.
There's a dead end. Or are there ruins beyond?
I'm looking now. Or Chibi's looking now. We're just trying to be careful so we don't end up, I don't want to lose Chibi if I can help it.
Of course. There's another path off that direction that seems to nearly mirror this branch.
I'm going to focus on going the straight path forward to the ruins, see what we can see. Chibi's just basically like zigzagging across the ceiling.
Okay.
Okay, so far on the path that Chibi's on, got a slight, just a divot in the wall, but nothing there. Still not seeing any threats at the exact moment. For the record, anybody who's paying attention to Yozora, even though they're not, seeing, their head still moving and their eyes are looking around as if they are actually there. It's sort of in time, if anybody was actually paying attention to Chibi, or could see Chibi in time to how Chibi's looking around. Okay, it looks sort of like the two paths I could see from the room right in front of us will converge a little further up.
I'm just imagining Yozora being like Marcel from that one episode in Dungeon Meshi.
I know I haven't watched that, so I wouldn't know.
I was just rewatching that earlier today with my homie. I love that show. Chilchuck's my favorite. Actually, Chilchuck and Marcel are both like... Actually, no, Laios, because he's a pervert. Ugh, Laios, absolutely my monster fucker brethren.
You can double check the instructions we were given to basically when the ruins are straight back. No deviations and whatnot, right?
The new branch where the ruins can be accessed from was straight back. There were no further instructions past that, only that you would see the elevator that goes down to where the ruins were discovered when you see the elevator.
Okay, still no sign of the elevator yet.
Make me a perception check.
Perception check. Perception.
One of the branches.
Do I use mine or Chibi's?
Did seem to have a light coming from it.
That'll be a 17.
The stone in the northern alcove there appears to be moving.
Here?
Northern.
Oh, northern. Okay. Yuzora's just like, for lack of a term, their vision, their face sharpens, or like they become very attentive. I think I've got another one of the stone creatures that we just faced.
Hmm.
I've got its general location, provided it doesn't move. For lack of a term, Yuzora's now looks around the party, at least where they can hear-ish them, for the ones they can hear. I can at least guide us around to avoid it where it is.
No sign of the elevator yet.
Not yet. I'm still looking, but enemies and whatnot are also a good place to know, right? Okay, so Chibi's not going to go that way. Is this just another alcove up here, or is it a tunnel?
It seems to be, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I've got 2 tunnels that'll lead straight ahead to 2 alcoves. One of which, as far as I can tell, has another one of the stone creatures. Okay.
So be quite careful with that one.
Yeah, it's...
We may also want to clear that out if we were to make this mine safe for the workers.
Yeah, I can tell you it's about, I want to say, roughly over 70 feet in, so we aren't going to immediately trip over it, as far as I can tell.
Shall we proceed?
One moment. Let me try. Assuming I don't poke it, I think Chibi can at least go forward, so... Just staying on the far wall from that moving rock. If I can find that elevator, will definitely help us. Okay. Okay. Is that another alcove ahead, then?
It seems to be, yeah.
Jeez, what is with these... Just grumbling. It's like, what is these people with their alcoves? Pause. Never mind, it's probably just places to store their equipment.
Cave closets, we calls them.
I call it, I keep looking for an elevator, and I think I might find it. I find another bloody alcove.
Stone hernias.
But at least it's not kidney stones.
No, we just found one of those.
Yeah. Okay. Another alcove to the north, or is that just is that actually a path?
Seems to be another alcove.
Zora just grumbles like, they say look for an elevator, dead straight ahead from the blasted path into the entrance of the cave, and yet straight ahead, all I find is a bunch of closets, essentially.
I'm going to be frustrated if that crane was the elevator.
Wait, was that crane the elevator, or was that actually a crane?
It did not seem to be an elevator.
Okay. Because I would have been annoyed if I thought that was a crane and it was actually the elevator.
But yes, for what it's worth, off to that side, there was a path with light coming from it.
There's light on most of these paths that I can see. No, not really. There's always going to pause, like, wait. Right, I can see. It's harder for me to tell when there's not light. Sorry. But as they say that, it's like, oh, it's like, finally, I think I found it.
The torches are a good indication that light might be present.
Yeah. Okay. I believe I have found the elevator. Give me a second. Do we want to go take care of that earth creature, or do we want to leave it?
Not particularly.
Okay, give me just a moment to make sure there's nothing hiding here to the best of my ability. Okay. Since nothing else is clearing up, I'm going to assume that there's nothing else there. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Wasn't sure. Okay. I think it's just my D&D thing is being slow. Okay. Well, with that, it's like, okay. I'm going to check this path now. Because I think I can get us there without fighting, or at least minimal fighting.
Fairly sure Bless is done by now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But hey, we're avoiding the fight.
But the XP.
The XP, no.
I want to lick the rock.
Shall we go?
Give me just one moment. I'm verifying the path, but I do have a path. I do believe I've got a path forward.
Make me another perception check.
$14.
Over in the alcove, Chibisuke sees something moving around.
Okay, so just making sure I got a movement of a rock in this alcove up here. Yuzora's gonna frown. Like, I've got another earth creature. Can I identify it?
With a successful nature or arcana check, yes.
One arcana check coming up. That'll be a 15.
At best, you can figure this is some sort of earth spirit.
Yuzora throws watching frowns. I've got eyes on Earth's spirit of some sort. Not the same as what we just fought, but it's definitely in the same elemental category. Unfortunately, it looks like no matter what way we take, we're going to have to deal with one of these elemental creatures.
Let's fucking do it.
Okay. Going to have Chibi just go, get away from that earth spirit.
What are you looking at?
It might be. Yuzuru just awkwardly chuckles. It might be following Chibi towards where we'd be entering.
Yes. Yeah.
Chibi sort of flying like just like, I don't want to be near that right now. I don't want to become lunch.
Nom 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 nom.
But he's gonna taste like Skittles.
Okay. So, which way do we want to go? Deal with the rock spirit we've already dealt with, or the earth elemental thing? I don't exactly know what it is.
Ideally, neither.
I think I might have a path around both of them. It's a little convoluted, for want of a better word.
If we have to face something, devil, you know.
I agree on that.
I don't know. What? You like the thrill of something new?
I hope that one who leans helped Yozora get to that to the entrance to the area.
If the new thing in question is rather aggressive, this one would rather not chance it.
Well, it didn't seem aggressive. It moved in the general direction of Chibi when Chibi was moving around. I didn't want my precious friend to possibly get eaten.
To be perfectly honest, the stone did not seem aggressive either.
Fair.
But Yozora's eyes is gonna blink, and I'll let you know. It's just gonna keep leaning onto one who leans, just in case something changes. How far a distance is it to travel to the next room?
We can't.
They're right next to each other. There's not a lot of distance.
Okay, so I'm gonna drop my ability to look through Chibi's eyes, and it's like, okay, let's do this.
Ah. Oh, okay. There it goes.
Yozora's gonna hold up a hand to let Chibi just come back and curl up on their shoulders. Okay, so pointing, is like straight ahead of us is the Earth Elemental type creature I think we've already fought, and then but pointing towards the west, the new Earth Elemental spirit is that way. However, if we go there, if I remember right, there was a path we could take if it hasn't moved into the way already. That we could just loop around and then just get to the elevator. I only sensed those two particular creatures, Chibi only noticed those two particular creatures, but they're there.
If you believe there's a convenient path that avoids encounters, then this one would follow it.
Yeah.
If there is no such path, then this one would recommend going by the elemental spirit and not poking at it.
Yeah. Yuzuru was going to point, it's like, I think if we were to go this path here, because the far one down there, if we were to take that, there's an immediate path to the elevator right there. But if we go here, loop around, and we'd still get to that same path. But somewhere in this pathway was that new spirit, that new earth elemental, earth element creature I saw.
To adventure.
And what about the path straight ahead of us? The second path.
Philemy, make me a
This one?
perception check.
Yes, that one.
That just leads straight to the elemental we've already fought. Both of these two paths here, gesturing to the other one as well, lead to the same spot. A bunch of basically what amounts to minor closets.
So
Or
you're
supply room.
saying up here is where you saw the other elemental, the rock that we saw.
Correct. Oh, there's a second one now.
Puppy.
Did he look aggressive?
Interesting.
Rounding this
you.
corner here and taking a look, you realize that what you might have thought at first were simple piles of rock are slowly shuffling towards you. As they, as well, seem to take notice of you at almost the same instant. They begin to make a noise, a low tone, like they're calling out. First this one, then this one joins in, and then you hear more from further out.
Crap.
What kind of tone is it?
Hello, hello, hello.
It's like a very low. Sounds like a. Making an insight roll. Yeah.
Hello?
Is it lusty?
While that's
It is-
going on, my chat wants us to pet the puppies.
It is not lusty, but with your insight on that, one who leans, the tone you're hearing is very much a warning/intimidation stance.
Okay. I'm gonna respond.
Let's roll some initiatives.
Okay.
Oh,
Already?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll respond on my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Biscuits.
Which is gonna come now because I rolled another 20.
Hey, at least we're staying somewhat consistent. Oh,
Ah,
Well, I would
Never
like to,
mind.
try out plans to help when I'm not last in the blasted initiative order.
Wait, we haven't been aggressive yet. Maybe there's a chance.
so you're
We
saying
can-
there's a chance.
We can still take the north
Just
path
saying this is
to avoid them.
Yeah.
My chat really wants us to pet them. They're precious
Yeah.
babies.
Puppy, they got little beards.
To be fair, yes, I kind of want to put them to.
Look at their little beard.
You'll likely get a chance to pet them.
It's like my follow, just for everybody to know above the table, it's like Yozora's plan is to cast Calm Emotions again. Because if they're not being immediately aggressive, we don't need to immediately try and murder hobo them. And
Here
it
they
might
come.
be, I might have just been speaking too soon.
Fast. Shit.
Hello.
Yeah. Give a warning, but then charge right in.
Ah,
Another one comes walking from around the corner.
And another one.
One more! Black. One more! Black. One more! Black. Yes, I know that's not the proper quote. Yes. But they haven't hit us yet, and they're not saying one more thing.
And another one.
Well,
not great for Lyra's lenses.
we should have gone with the Earth Elemental. Or the big rock, I should say.
And another one.
Fuck, hello.
Okay, how did that one get past me?
We probably walked
And another
across
one.
its back.
Oh!
Boys, 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 boys. Cool it.
And another one.
oh boy.
Everybody cool out.
These two look like they came from further down this way. They came shambling out of the far-off dim darkness. This one specifically just walked straight up past Philomene to here. All of them, except this one, have had to use their actions to dash in order to get to where they are, or simply have nowhere else to go.
What does it do?
This one strides up to Philomene, opens up its mouth,
Lick.
and you can see like shards basically of rock and stone that make up its body, and even like this tongue it's got in its mouth looks like it's also made out of stone, and it exhales and breathes out this low rumbling groan.
But does it do anything?
Do these smell of sulfur?
These do not. These smell of fresh earth.
Oh. Can we plant peppers in them? Ah!
Oh crap!
Is that a breath weapon?
Excuse
It seems to be
me.
a breath weapon. Everyone, dexterity saving throws, please.
Oh, hey, I like those.
As it's
Crap.
rumbling this growl outward, it gets louder, and eventually, even shards of earth start flowing out of its mouth. Everyone else made it, other than Philomene and one who leans.
Hmm.
8 points of bludgeoning damage if you made the save. If you want to uncanny dodge that, of course, you can reduce it further.
May as well.
Zora just hunkers down and just hides behind their cover. It's like, nope.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to take bless away from people. Let me double check something.
That suddenly makes a lot more sense. I was wondering why the hell I had a 17 when I
Alright,
rolled
so
a
that's a 13. That's going to be a failure.
Everyone, can you dodge?
Wither is a 15. That is still a success. And Dove, of course, is Dove and didn't have bless.
Okay, so 16 points then. Crap. That was 9.
So again, if you made the save, Dove and Wither, 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yep, I took the 8. I took the
Hi,
8
Duat.
off already.
Hello. Hi. Welcome.
Also, my concentration should be off by now, so.
Do I get to
Same.
intercept on a breath attack?
You do not, unfortunately, no.
Oh well, that's what I think.
Oh yeah, you were concentrating on Hunter's Mark, and actually, you can still be concentrating on Hunter's Mark, as it lasts a long time.
Okay. And then I can just transfer it from one to
You
another.
can indeed. Since your original target is dead, you'll be able to transfer it as a free action. Actually, let me double check that. I may be thinking of Hex.
I believe that. Actually, no, that is true. I do remember you saying that.
Okay, yeah. So it lasts at least an hour. It has not been a full hour since you cast it. Your target is technically dead, but the magic is still in effect. So go ahead, roll a Constitution saving throw, DC 10.
We're getting breathed
Fail.
on.
Unfortunate. You will
Help,
lose
D-Bot.
concentration on the Hunter's Mark.
We're getting breathed on by stinky puppies. By stinky, dirty puppies. Look at them. Look at these puppers. They have beards.
Alright, and how much for has that failed?
Oh, yay. Yeah.
Is it?
listening.
For the three of you that have failed,
On Discord.
it is 16 points of bludgeoning damage. Additionally, you feel a little bit more sluggish.
Ugh.
Your clothing and your limbs seem to have accumulated a calcifying effect.
Ugh.
Oh, son of a...
shits.
Oh no, petrification?
You have currently lost 10 feet of movement speed, and you make your attacks with disadvantage.
Alright.
Oh my god. Jesus. These little shits.
I need each of you to make a Constitution saving throw. So
Of course it's
Philomene,
Constitution.
One Who Leans, and Yozora.
Good, good.
16?
Okay.
Do we get bonuses because we're next to a paladin?
I do not believe that Philomene is high enough level to give that yet. I think it's level 6.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have all routes yet.
Each of you are able to shift and flex your limbs
Hmm.
and break off the calcification. It does not cling to you. But
Cool.
it did build up with the breath.
Okay.
Right, so I don't think we want to be... I do not want to be anywhere near these guys right now.
You got antiqued.
But I want to
It
be
went
friends.
antiquing.
They're so cute. I want one.
Hmm.
That is their
Unfortunately-
initiative. One Who Leans, it is your turn.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think my calm emotions is going to mean much
Okay.
at this point.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what plan I had. I wanted to like drop a good mushroom and write something in Druidic, like be like, "Yeah, we good," but because I thought they were posturing, and
Right.
but we didn't have the time to react, and they actually attacked.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna posture like they posture, and I'm gonna wither and bloom on these guys.
I dig it.
AoE, baby. Fuck.
Unfortunately, with the numbers game, I don't think Fairy Fire is going to be my best option here.
All of them are going to fail that.
Cat peeps so much. Meow.
And Felemy, I hope you don't take it the wrong way, but I'm
Yes,
gonna
love
take
it.
the
Oh.
healing on this one.
Oh shit.
Fair.
That's fair, that's fair.
Yo, D-Bot, thank you so much
Does
for
that
the
mean I take
sub.
damage?
No.
Thank
With
you for
Wither and
dining.
Bloom, you get to essentially select who you want to affect with which effect.
Thank you for
Oh,
donning that one-star
okay.
uniform. Looks
It's a really
sharp
cool
on you.
spell. It's
Tight,
probably
neat,
one of my
wrinkle-free. Welcome to the Academy.
Where are my... Wait.
The Slut Academy.
Cleric and Druid, I think, are both D8s.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to make sure.
So, yeah, so 2d8 plus 1d6 plus 5.
I'm interested in this.
No, it's gonna be 1d8 because
Aw.
it's second
Oh,
second
yeah,
level.
yeah. Womp womp. I forgot the last one was heightened.
Hmm.
There we go.
Not bad.
respectable
13 points back.
Or... Oh. Hmm. Oh, damage was 8. Okay. Okay. Hmm.
I'm still gonna use. Well, I think it's free, but I'm still gonna say shit.
Mhm.
Well, like, I'll say it in Sylvan and like a quick like druidic translation. I don't think it will work, but I don't know. Druids, spirits could.
Hmm.
Who doesn't try anything doesn't get shit.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say like we take your warning into consideration. This is ours. And I'm gonna misty step away.
Great minds think alike. I do not have the stats to deal with these guys up close.
Good old Misty Step. What a fun spell.
Whoop. Sleep? No, that's not what I want.
Wrong spell, wrong spell!
That's so little damage, but...
There we go.
Huh.
And that's my turn.
They seem agitated, and they cry out.
I am definitely
Wither.
more geared to do single target damage. And a lot of it, so I could probably
Wither
erase
is
one.
going to back off a little bit as well as Aiden. And take aim at 1 and 2 with 3 different shots. 2 at the first one. Well, each shot I'm going to take carefully, but I'm going to be taking 3 shots.
Absolutely.
With just my standard longbow.
Shot.
Mm-hmm. First shot,
Ow.
misses.
Second shot.
Second shot at the same target, correct?
Yes.
That hits.
How's he?
Healthy.
And I'm going to
Sizable
take
damage.
a third shot at him then.
Third shot at the same target?
Mhm.
Okay. That will also hit.
Yeah.
And on
Damage.
the third one, Aiden's going to add his infused strike on there.
Absolutely.
Good. Hmm.
And then as a bonus action, I will do a wiki check on these earth spirits.
Did you apply all the damage to the same one, Mark?
All right. They have Claw, Crushing Tail, Breath of the Earth, Gradual Petrification, Earth Glide, and Creature of the Natural Earth.
The breath,
Really-
the breath one. I didn't catch the full name on that one.
They already
Breath
did it
of
to
the
us.
Earth?
Breath of the Earth, yes. Just so that we know exactly what's going on.
I'm more worried about the gradual petrification.
This creature bellows out a cone of dirt and rock in a 30-foot area. Any enemy in the area must make a dexterity saving throw or take 3d10 bludgeoning damage and be hit by gradual petrification. On a save, the target takes half damage and is not subject to gradual petrification.
Alright.
Yeah, and they're not beasts, right? So I don't understand what they're saying.
Yeah,
I mean, I do understand that it's... But
but yeah,
Yeah.
they're not like animals. You can't actually talk to them. They have the
Mhm.
shape and form of it, but they are very much elemental spirits.
Awooga.
yeah. Awooga. Man, I'm a druid that can't commune with the spirits. This is not okay.
Alright. And I believe that is my turn.
I kind of wanted to know about Earth
Glide.
Glide because I want to throw an Earth Sphere at them, but I don't think it's going to do much.
It's not very effective.
Any more movement for you?
Nope, that should be good.
Philomene?
I'm debating should we fighting them or just giving them a poop on the snoot.
Well, what?
I said I'm debating fighting them or giving them a boop on the snoot.
Nice.
Yeah, that
Fair
that
enough.
debate was concluded a little bit ago when they spewed rocks on us.
He got upchucked on. Blah.
Kill it!
Right, okay.
That was rude.
Should our attack?
Throwing up on people.
Yeah.
Kill this thing, would you?
On the one right in front of me.
A
That's
14 will
correct.
unfortunately miss.
Trying again.
She got her boob
It's okay.
option.
It's okay. They're spirits. They're just gonna go back to being one with the earth or something.
The 17 will hit.
Fuck yeah.
Not gonna smite on that one though.
Okay.
Are you a paladin?
But
I don't think I ever heard the
Are
paladin
you
say that.
even a paladin?
look, I just used 2 of my level 2 spell slots earlier. I
That's
want to
fair.
keep stone.
That's fair. You did blow up that guy earlier, yeah. Fair.
So I'm gonna finish up with poop on the snoot with the shield.
On the same one?
Yep, on the same one. And that's gonna miss.
Unfortunately, that will, yeah. Alright. Any movement?
No, that's it for now.
Duff.
Best that they focus on me.
Well. Because of how Earth Sphere works, it just scatters dirt and stone. It doesn't, like, disrupt the dirt and stone. I feel like something called Earth Glide is going to be completely unaffected by the difficult terrain afterwards. And the Earth Sphere doesn't do fuck for damage, so I am without AoE. So... one right in front of me. Guess I'm not gonna have advantage on it. So I'm right in his face and it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to sneak. I mean, I'm on the ceiling, but still. I'm just gonna take an attack at it with my Lashing Fang.
Get him!
Wow.
That 22 is gonna hit.
Great.
And you definitely do have the prerequisites to add sneak if you'd like.
Yes, I'm still surrounded by my homies. I can't add the extra die because of not being hidden, but
Yeah.
it's okay. It's still sizable damage.
Casual 31 points, not bad.
I shake out my whip, just kill this thing, would you? I like whip
The
upwards.
creature explodes in debris, dust and sand and rock crumble to the ground.
Great. Thank you. And I'll dip. I'm gonna go away.
Fair.
I'm gonna go hide by the crane and actually hide with my bonus action.
Go ahead.
Hide.
Oh no!
That's not how you do
I
hiding.
have this weird this almost like a little kid sort of instinct of I'm upside down on the ceiling, so I try to hide behind something and crouch.
But like your legs are
But,
still showing.
Yeah. Yeah. So poking up from above the fucking crane. That's me.
Yuzora, it is your initiative.
1 second, I'm double checking spells right now.
Meow. Hey. Yeah.
Come on, catch up, come on.
Ah. Wow. I'm hungry. Oh,
Sorry, trying to check on.
I need to get water.
Okay, it's not giving me that. Give me a second here.
Meow.
You know what happened? They delved too deep.
Well, I'm just double checking things because
They have disturbed the sleeper in the darkness.
Yeah, was just trying to double check what options I had before I, threw something out there that would be a bad idea.
Yeah, by all means.
I have quite the wedgie. Not to just show it on stream. I mean, I'm wearing a thong, so...
Okay, I've got potentially a plan, but... Since apparently it's leave me behind, my initial thing is I'm going to cast Bless.
On whomst?
Let's see here. I can get... all my stuff's 3rd level if my memory serves.
Are you using an at will, or are you actually casting it?
It is my at will.
So then it's 3 targets. That one doesn't heighten to 3rd level.
Okay. So, since we're leaving her behind at the moment, 1 target's going to be Filsamy.
Okay.
Because I want her to have advantage on the saving throws, or the bonus on saving throws. One's going to be myself, because
okay.
I have no ability to deal with this. And the last one will go to One Who Leans, because I think they're in the same boat I am when it comes to Constitution and dodging this crap.
Okay.
I have advantage on Constitution saving throws.
You do?
Yeah.
Helpful for Dex, at least.
Yeah,
That is true.
Oh, I have
We're both-
advantage
we're
on
both-
Constitution saving throws, and I have the damage even on a fail. Oh, but then the damage didn't depend on that. It's fine.
Yeah, that was for the petrification.
Yeah, that's the other part of this, is the petrification is what I'm actually really worried about. We need a strength for that.
What?
All things that Yozora is not
Why is it jumpy?
particularly good at.
Alright? Bless on Philemy, Yozora, and One Who Leans.
And then run the heck away.
Alright. Anything else?
I want a wiki check.
What would you like to know more about?
Well, I think we got a good idea what the hell gradual petrification is. So, Earthglide?
Earthglide?
Or Earth Movement, whichever that one was.
This creature can burrow through any earthen matter, including rock. When it does so, the creature moves at its full burrow speed, which is 20 feet, leaving no tunnels or signs of its passing.
Oh, goody. So, yeah.
That's probably why we didn't
so many
notice them
fucking
pop
puppies.
up right away.
Yeah. And again, as Sildove noted, difficult terrain in this environment is not going to mean biscuits to them. Okay. I supported the crew, got some information, got the heck out of the way. Done.
Yeah.
The primal earth
This was very
comes for you.
good.
And that's where we'll call it for today.
Ah,
We'll find out what happens more next week.
Son of a biscuit.
Boy,
Shot.
this is gonna be interesting.
Are you really
Yo,
gonna
good
do a
session.
cliffhanger on that?
What? Who? Where?
A lot happened.
Yeah, good progress on that session.
Yeah. Thank you all for playing. I hope you guys had some fun.
Mm-hmm.
I dealt with
Yeah.
dealt with the River
Definitely a
Chewer
good time.
just like that. It was felt really good.
Yeah, we did good.
Made some decent progress here as well, but
Put your best
we've
mushroom
got
forward.
some fighting.
Put your best mushroom forward.
Yeah, like I said, unfortunately, I think in this situation, my fairy fire isn't going to be that great or helpful. So I want to make it so that we have about the best chance we have at, not becoming statues.
That's
No
okay.
be
If I
there.
become a statue,
That's the hope.
if I become a statue, I'm grabbing the nearest one of these creatures and hugging it while I turn to stone.
It was an interesting thing because the I was trying to be as convincing as possible, but also to not infuse emotion in one who leads speech, but it was starting to seep in.
I think, honestly,
Careful with
it's
that emotion.
impossible for one who leans to be fully unemotional about something they're so passionate and driven about, such as cooperation and, working together rather than, mindless, needless bloodshed. Also, those rolls, if those rolls had been less, and honestly, those rolls against Rivertour were spectacular. If they had been anything less, that would have been a fight.
Glad we got that straightened up.
Which are definitely
Sad
needed.
of me that Yozora really the whole Yozora really wanted just to strike her down, but it's like, I have to be good here. I have to be good. Being part of royalty means I've got to deal with stuff I don't like, especially foreign diplomats, for lack of a better term. Oh, I want to sink my dagger right in her throat.
They can definitely be. Rivertour can definitely be a good ally for right now.
I wanted to.
I like that
taste her.
it took me. I like that it took me off guard because we were like, "Hey, buddy, like, how's it been?"
You cuss.
You cuts. Well,
Yeah.
you're not dead.
Yeah,
Like,
she
oh.
absolutely wanted you all to go away and die, so that she'd be like, "Yeah, I helped set them up so that you could kill them. I'm your awesome ally." And of course, you guys just went ahead and lived instead, and it's just ruining her day.
And now she has no choice but to work with us because we're the only things between her and something the entire continent seems to
Fucking
fear.
oblivion.
I will be honest. That is my personal life goal. That my continued existence will spite someone.
Hell yeah!
Yeah. Oh yeah. Be ungovernable.
And yeah, she is scared so much of something, but she's convinced you're all insane enough to try and stop it, that she's willing to let you try.
She's willing to help out too, right? Because she
She said she would help. You would be allies.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I was sort of expecting a quip back of like, yeah, definition of insanity depends, but yeah, this group. I've been asking about how crazy they've been the entire time.
I mean, we're pretty much the
We're the opposite of insane. We keep trying different shit.
And it keeps working somehow.
Definitely.
I view it this way. We're the 5 stages of insanity.
We put the fun in insanity. Hey, speaking of, I'm gonna send you all to Bratty Sucky Boy because he's fucking hot. Or they, I guess. I think they're like super non-binary. I don't know. It's mysterious, but they're fucking hot. Of course, right now they're VTuber mode, which is also cute. But I mean, they're fucking gorgeous in real life anyway. So hey, let's go say hi. They're playing definitely not furry bait game. Pseudo Regalia. I've never heard of it, but now we shall. So let's send you over there.
I know that game.
And put that raid call in there. Give Bratty Sucky Boy a ride on that meat train. God knows I want to. Holy shit. I mean, what? Yes, and give him a Slappy-Doogasm. If you don't have Slappy-Doogasm, fucking, get it. Or give Minigasm God, because what's a gasm between friends after all? I'm just gonna raid into it right now. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, stay easy. Sparkle.
Yeah. On my end, I'm sending you all over to Scoot Zizek.